What if winning the ultimate survival game was just the prerequisite to entering a far more lethal, solar system-wide arena of political backstabbing, armada warfare, and psychological trauma? A #1 New York Times bestseller and a masterclass in sequel execution, Golden Sun is Pierce Brown's breathtaking second installment in the Red Rising saga. This relentlessly paced sci-fi epic blows the doors off the isolated valley setting of the first book, thrusting our undercover protagonist directly into the sprawling, opulent, and utterly cutthroat capitals of the society's ruling elite. The narrative leaps forward 3 years after Darrow's brutal triumph at the Institute. Now an elite, peerless guard, Darrow serves as a high-ranking warlord for ArchGovernor Nero Augustus, the very man who ordered the execution of Darrow's wife, Io. Darrow is closer than ever to sparking his planned revolution from within, but his undercover operation hits a devastating wall when a costly tactical failure in an orbital wargame causes him to fall out of the ArchGovernor's favor. With his patron threatening to sell his contract to his sworn enemies, the Jackal and the scheming House Bologna, Darrow realizes that playing by the society's rigid rules will only lead to his death. To survive and reignite the Sons of Ares' dying dream, he must do the unthinkable, shatter the centuries-old peace of the ruling class by actively inciting a massive, multi-planet civil war. Golden Sun scales up the stakes exponentially, trading sword and shield skirmishes for massive space fleet battles, orbital iron reigns, and tense high society assassination attempts across Luna, Mars, and the Sovereign's golden courts. Darrow is forced to navigate a minefield of shifting loyalties. He builds a legendary crew of trusted allies, including the fiercely loyal Obsidian warrior Ragnar Valaris, the brilliant tactician Victra Ajuli, and his complex, razor-sharp partner Mustang, while constantly matching wits with old rivals like Cassius Albolona. As the psychological pressure of leading a double life threatens to fracture his sanity, Darrow must decide who he can truly trust when a single misplaced word means total annihilation. Pierce Brown writes with a ferocious, muscular prose that keeps your adrenaline spiking through every single chapter. The action sequences are cinematic triumphs of military sci-fi, but it is the deep emotional weight of brotherhood, betrayal, and sacrificial love that anchors the story. Brought to life through Tim Gerard Reynolds' legendary, critically acclaimed audiobook narration, delivering every battle cry with raw, gravelly passion, and every internal monologue with heartbreaking vulnerability, Golden Sun builds towards one of the most infamously shocking, devastating, and masterfully orchestrated cliffhangers in the history of science